Hey everybody, we're back at it at the Centaur channel today. I thank all of y'all new subscribers who have joined me, and this is a channel where we explore fragrances, where we find new ones that express kind of who we are, our personal passion, and help you try to find a fragrance that fits your collection. So today we're going to have a niche fragrance. Now I know niche fragrances are expensive. Sometimes we don't know where to find them. So I guess I'll give a few pointers on that. I got this fragrance at Lucky Scent, and or through Lucky Scent, which is a great place to go. Another one is Twisted Lily, and they're a bit of a smaller boutique, but they're great guys. And I think another one is Beverly Hills Perfumery, and I think people say that if you're in the know, that's the kind of guy you go to. And I haven't bought from him yet, but supposedly he's a really great guy, so give him a chance. And but my fragrance, or the fragrance I have for y'all today, is it's called Nishane by now that's the brand Nishane, and it's called Fan Your Flames. So Nishane, I don't know a lot about the brand's history. I know it's out of Turkey. I need to see if they have more of a history. I haven't been able to find much about that so far through my research. Let me know if you have. But the presentation is beautiful. It has kind of like a side door where it kind of slides in and out kind of presentation, but it's just beautiful, guys. Now this is my only extrait de parfum, I believe, which is a higher concentration, and so it lasts quite a long time. Amazingly enough, the projection isn't really heavy, guys, but the sillage is quite beautiful. Fan Your Flames by Nishane. Now, what could this possibly smell like? Well, I think it's a fragrance of its own character. It's kind of hard to put it in a category, I'd say. It takes a little bit of that woody tobacco sweet, kind of mass appealing kind of character that's out there. It has a good amount of sweetness that makes it quite a bit modern, guys. But this fragrance is it's just so complex. It has a beautiful coconut, a very realistic, high quality coconut that starts from the beginning and shines through the whole entire fragrance. It does have tobacco. It does have tonka, which is kind of like a vanilla that can have a little bit of a brown sugar note, or it could be airy. And this one, I think it gives it kind of just a vanilla feel, but it's a little bit more full. Now, I'm not sure if it's the coconut, but this fragrance seems to have almost an irisy feel. Almost the feel like you get off of By the Fireplace. But By the Fireplace, of course, is a completely different fragrance and has smoke. There's no smokiness here. You could compare this one to Jazz Club, but this one is a little bit more on the gourmand side. So if you ever wanted a woody tobacco sweet fragrance, but that had like an exotic coconut, a very pronounced coconut, it almost feels tropical. But guys, I have to tell y'all that this is a very sensual fragrance. It smells very seductive. It smells very playful. If you're the kind of guy who is going to go on a fancy dinner date, is going to go to the opera, is going to go to, a special occasion where you're dating someone or maybe trying to find someone, this is a very attractive juice. I had heard about it and then started looking into this fragrance because of Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Shout outs to you, man. You're a great guy, and I believe it was your reviews with Tiffany, and she's funny too. And I think this was her favorite fragrance, and out of a collection, or out of a top 10 that you had chose. This fragrance is simply sensual, simply seductive. It definitely could be unisex. So, ladies, if you've been wanting a woody tobacco fragrance that's kind of sweet, maybe like Dolce & Gabbana the one, and you wanted one that was a good bit more sweet, or could be more unisex, this is going to be beautiful for you. And but guys, you can certainly pull it off. It's one of those fragrances that can be a little bit more masculine on a man, a little bit more feminine on a woman. It's a really good unisex fragrance, but I think this is one of the best woody tobacco sweet fragrances that you can get your hands on. Again, Jazz Club is just fantastic. Dolce & Gabbana the one, and there's a number of other ones out there. This one is almost like 1 million Privé, but it's much higher quality. It's not as syrupy, and it has an exotic coconut, and it just feels more complex and deeper. And that fragrance is certainly seductive, but that one's a bit more playful. This one I think is more seductive, but it's not a mature kind of seductive. It's just, you know, it's playing the field. Fantastic fragrance. You can get, I think, 8 to 10 hours longevity out of it. Again, with fragrances that last that long, sometimes your nose gets numb to them, or somehow you just forget about them, but they're still kicking off of you. This fragrance is expensive. You will have to find it through Lucky Scent. But as far as niche goes, I think this is priced just right, guys. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Amazing quality. Amazing longevity. Projection is fair or good, but the sillage is killer. And that's what I love in a high quality fragrance, is that the sillage usually is killer if you're getting good longevity. So it's not projecting too much and it's not obnoxious. So guys, if this sounds great to you, if you have the money and you're looking for a very good romantic date night type of situation niche fragrance, I would suggest this one, guys. And honestly, this is one of the fragrances, one of my few niche fragrances, and ones that I almost wanted to keep to myself because I don't want it to get too popular, and I don't want everybody to smell like it, and I don't think that's going to happen, guys. So again, if you've smelled fragrances like that, Dolce & Gabbana the one, maybe you smelled 1 million, you want something more elegant, something higher quality, something exotic, this is it. And if you like this review, if you enjoy niche perfumery, I can put on a Creed, a top Creed list for you guys. So if y'all would enjoy that, let me know. So this has been the Scentatar channel, where we're part people, part fragrance, and I enjoy y'all coming out here, you know, enjoying fragrances with me. Give it a shot. Let me know what you're going to be rocking this fall. Maybe let me know what your most seductive fragrance is out there. And I did make a top 10 fall seductive designer list out there for you guys if you're more on a budget, or if you don't have the time to kind of search this one out. So hey man, y'all have a great fall. Peace out.